Hello and welcome to Pilates with Brooke. Today I have an intermediate/advanced class planned for you. So I'll be sure to give modifications and challenge you at the same time. Remember to listen to your body, modify if I don't give you something, and just have fun with the workout. So it's a gorgeous fall day here and I am super excited to be back outside and bringing this workout to you. So to begin with, we're going to start on our hands and knees. So turning lengthwise onto your mat, bringing the hands directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips, abdominals engaged. You're going to inhale, drawing the shoulders down the back. On the exhale, tuck the tailbone, scoop the belly button in, and press the floor away from you as you tuck the chin in, rounding the spine up towards the sky. On the inhale, begin lifting the tailbone, letting the belly button lower and lifting the head up out of the shoulders. Again, exhale, rock the pelvis, scoop that belly button in, tuck the chin, push the floor away. And then on the inhale, arching that spine, lifting the head up out of the shoulders. And let's finish with a rounding of the spine up, scooping that tummy in tight. And then come back to your neutral pelvis. Press the hips back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. Take a deep inhale in child's pose. And then exhale, I want you to shift your body weight forward, coming into your knee plank. Tailbone tucks, belly button pulls in, shoulders pull down, hands shoulder width apart. Inhale, bend those elbows, gently lowering almost to the ground, hugging the elbows in tight by the side. Exhale, press yourself up and gently press yourself back into your child's pose again. Take another inhale to prepare. Exhale, shift forward, find that high or knee plank, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, push up and press all the way back. One more time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, shift forward, hug the elbows in. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push up and press all the way back into your child's pose. Now let's shift forward, curling your toes under, lift the knees up and find your high plank. Belly button drawn in tight, knees are soft, tailbone is tucked. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, let the heels soften to the ground for your down dog. Really reach the tailbone up high to the sky. Good, pressing into those heels as best you can to get the stretch into the back of the legs. And now inhale, lift up high onto the toes, scoop the tummy in, and round yourself forward to find your high plank. If this is too challenging, just come back to your knees. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, soften the heels down. Inhale, lift up high onto the toes, round yourself forward. Exhale, hold your high plank. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, up. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, soften down one more time. Inhale, lift, round it forward, hold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften those heels down. And now walk your dog. So just bending one knee at a time, letting the opposite heel press down to the ground to get a nice stretch. Scooping that tummy in tight, lifting that tailbone up high. And now press both heels in, shift forward, find your high plank, and hold for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and soften to your knees, untuck your toes, press back into your child's pose. And now gently bring yourself up onto your knees. We're just going to go into a little runner's lunge. I want you to take your left foot forward, shift forward, bring your knuckles to the ground on either side of that foot, curl the toes under on that back leg, and lift up. So just a little hip opener here into the front of that right hip. Shoulders pulling away from the ears, neck is nice and long. Good, one more breath for me here. And now soften that knee down, untuck the toes, shift the hips back, and wiggle that front foot forward just a little bit, flexing that foot and straightening that leg as best you can. Open the chest towards the toes, straightening the spine, just getting a nice little hamstring stretch here. Good, it's just to begin with, so we're probably a little bit tight, especially if it's the morning time and you haven't done much else. Gotta take that time stretching. And now soften that knee, slide it on through, come back up onto both knees, right leg comes forward, shift forward, knuckles into the ground, thumbs making a thumbprint, curl the toes under on that back leg, and lift it up for that runner's lunge. Beautiful. Making sure that the joints are lined up, so knee directly over that ankle. Holding here for one more breath. And now soften that knee back, untuck those back toes, wiggle that front foot forward just a little bit, shift the hips back, and straighten into that right leg. Really flexing that foot, drawing the toes to the nose, open the chest towards the toes, and then just soften a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Good. One more breath here. And now you're going to gently slide that leg back, straighten out your mat if it got a little mixed up, and then we're going to spin ourselves around to a seated position. Time to start working. Good. It's getting leaves stuck to me. One of the hazards of teaching outside. Extend the arms. I want your legs to be glued together, pulling the tummy in, shoulders down the back. Inhale for me. Exhale, pivot back with a straight spine to begin with. So you want to hug those abdominals in tight, squeeze the inner thighs, keep the shoulders down the back. Now bring your fingertips to the back of your head. Holding here, squeezing the belly button in, take an inhale, and now exhale, twist towards your left side. So it's just a little rotation, feeling the pinch into the left waistline, and then inhale, come back through center, staying long in that spine. Exhale towards that right side, pulling that tummy in tight. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Release the arms long, scoop the tummy in, and round yourself all the way down to the ground. Arms up to the sky, neutral pelvis, meaning that lower spine is slightly arched up. Inhale, reach the arms a little overhead, rib cage closed. Exhale, peel yourself all the way up to sit tall. Inhale here. Exhale, straight spine back. Fingertips back to that head. Extend your left leg. Inhale for me here. Exhale, twist towards that left side. Inhale, center, staying going to the left side. Exhale, twist it. Inhale, center, two more. Inhale. Last one. Hold center, kick this leg up for 5, squeeze it 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in, extend the arms. Inhale. Exhale, round yourself down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs as you peel yourself all the way up. Oops, excuse me, we're sitting nice and tall. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pivot back with that straight spine again. Hug the abdominals in. Bring your fingertips to your head. Extend your right leg. Inhale for me. Exhale, twist to the right side for 4. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist 3. Inhale, center. Exhale, 2. And center. Last one. And center, hold here. Kick that leg up. 5, 4. Pull the tummy tight. 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg down. Extend the arms long. Inhale. Exhale. Round yourself all the way down. Beautiful. Bend one knee into your chest and then the other knee. Good. I'm going to squeeze or scoot my mat just a little bit. I'm on a weird angle here. I need to build like a platform here so I'm not all bumpy on the ground. Makes doing Pilates a little bit challenging. Okay, so bringing the knees into your chest. Fingertips reaching to the ankles, stomach series. Inhale for me. Exhale, curl the head and chest up. Take that left leg, extend it long, put some fire into it. Left hand to that thigh, curl up a little bit higher, and then switch legs. And switch. Hugging that knee in, curling up as high as you can, eyes to the thighs, shoulders away from the ears, pushing that leg away. 2 more each leg. 1 more each leg. Pull the knees into the chest, let the head come down to rest. Fingertips reach to the ankles. Inhale. Exhale, curl the head and chest up. Inhale, extend the arms and the legs long. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, sweep the arms wide. Tuck the knees in. Again, reach it as you inhale. Scoop that tummy in tight. Exhale, pull it in. 4 more here. 3 more. Head and chest up as high as you can. Last 2. 1 more here. And pull the knees in. Let the head come down to rest. Beautiful. Hands go behind the thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your head and chest up for stretching scissors. Try and get those shoulder blades off the mat. Reach those legs up long. Release your left leg. Take your right hands around the right calf muscle. Now, elbows open wide, chest open wide. Curl up just a little higher. Pull this leg in for 2 little stretches. Stretch, stretch, and switch. And switch. Good. Really lengthening into those hamstrings, but scooping the tummy in tight. Beautiful. 2 more each leg. Last one each leg. And now pull the knees into the chest. Let your head come down to rest. Bring your fingertips now to cradle your head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl the head and chest up. Regular scissors. Lengthen those legs up to the sky. Reach your right leg closer. Lengthen your left leg away. Curl up a little higher and switch legs. And switch. Put some fire into the quadriceps, the front of the thigh. Curl up a little higher. 2 more each leg. Last one each leg. And bend the knees into your chest. Let your head rest. Good. 2 more things here. We're going to do a double leg lower lift and then our crisscross to finish up. So, remember with the double leg lower lift, the back stays flat against the mat. Do not let the lower back lift up. If it does lift up, you're letting your legs lower too far and you're not engaging your core enough. So once again, cradle the head with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, curl the head and chest up. Lengthen those legs up. Externally rotate those legs. Squeeze them together in Pilates stance. Inhale, lengthen long. Scoop the belly button in. Exhale, lift. Again, inhale, reach. And lift it up. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more here. And bend the knees into your chest. Good. Last thing here is crisscross. And then we'll do little bridges to work the back body. Okay, so fingertips once again. Come back to cradle the head, knees to the chest. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl that head and chest up. Lengthen your right leg out. Put some fire into it. Left knee hugs to the midline. Take your right chest up and across towards that knee. Elbow stays wide. And switch legs. And switch. Good. Keeping this going. Rotating across the base of the shoulder blades. Pulling that belly button in tight. Good. 4 more each leg. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and bend the knees in. Let the head rest. Good. Bring the feet flat to the mat. Flat to the mat. Arms long by your side, shoulder blades lift up, pinched together, neutral pelvis. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pop the hips up. So we're just hinging from the hips. lifting them up, squeezing into the glutes. Hug the knees in slightly so they don't open out wider than the hips. Nice long neck, shoulder blades pinch together, belly button pulls in. Inhale. Exhale, press the hips up a little higher. Think of the knees reaching to the end of the mat. Open into the front body. Good. One more breath here. And now inhale, tap the hips down, still in that neutral pelvis. Exhale, pop them up for 10. Tap it down. 9. Good. 8. Squeeze that glute max. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to stay at the top. Little pulses up. Squeeze and release for 10, 9. Press those feet in equally to the mat. 4 more here. 3, 2. Hold at the top. Lift up onto the toes so the heels lift up. Walk your feet in just a little bit closer if you can so that the feet are directly under the knees. And now tap the heels down and lift up for 10. Little calf raises. 9. Keep those hips high and lifted. 8. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stay up on those toes. Pulse the hips up. Squeeze and release. 10, 9. Get a little more into those hamstrings. 7, 6. Good. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower the heels down. Walk your feet just a little away. And then round the spine down. Stretch. 1 vertebrae at a time, pressing down until you come all the way back to your neutral pelvis. Now I want you to walk your right foot just a little closer to the midline. Bring your left knee into your chest and then cross your left ankle over that right leg. So we're not doing a stretch here. We're just taking the left leg out of the equation, making sure the pelvis stays nice and parallel to the ground. Pull the tummy in, press that right foot firmly into the ground, and then lift the hip up, okay? So check here. Make sure that left hip is not lower than the right. You want to keep that pelvis really parallel to the floor. And now we tap the hip down, single leg bridge for 10, 9, squeeze it up, 8, 7, 4 more, 3, 2, last one at the top, hold it, little pulses up, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, hold it here, bring that left leg to tabletop, squeezing into that right bottom, make sure the pelvis is parallel to the ground, lengthen that left leg up, flex the foot, inhale, flex the foot down, point the toe, exhale, lift, flex and lower, point and lift, 2 more, flex and lower, point and lift, last one, flex, point, hold, flex that foot up, pulse the hips up just for 5, 4, that right bottom should be squeezing, 3, 2, 1, bend that knee, lower it down, center your hips out, and round yourself down. Beautiful job. Hug the knees into the chest for just a little stretch before we go into the other side. Good, let that back release. So even though we're mainly focusing on the glute max and hamstrings, the lumbar spine is also, the muscles surrounding it is also, are also engaging. So you're gonna feel a little bit into the low back, but that's good. And now bring those feet flat to the floor again. Neutral pelvis, walk that left foot just a little bit closer to the midline of the body. Bring that right knee into the chest and then cross the right ankle onto that left leg. Good, neutral pelvis, inhale, exhale, let's pop
the hips up. Check to make sure that you're nice and parallel. You don't want that hip, that knee to be open so much that the hip lowers down to the ground. Hug it in, lift it up. Ready? Tap the hip all the way down. Lift up, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top, little pulses up, squeeze and release. 10, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it, pull the tummy tight, bring that right knee to tabletop, check the pelvis, make sure it's parallel to the ground. Extend that leg up, flex the foot, inhale, lower, point the toe, exhale, lift. Again, flex and lower, point and lift. 2 more. And lift, last one. Hold that leg up, flex the foot up, pulse up. 5, 4, squeeze that left bottom. 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee, lower the right foot down, center out, inhale, exhale, round the spine down. Beautiful work. Bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Good, we're gonna go into corkscrew 1, and then a little reverse plank. So, opportunity to lengthen the legs long, because they should be nice and tight. Hands behind the thighs. Reach those legs up. Good, give them a nice little stretch. Pull the tummy in tight. Now externally rotate the legs. So the heels are together, the toes are apart, and you are squeezing the inner thighs together. Pull the tummy in tighter, release the arms down. Good, back is nice and long, head is nice and lengthened away from the shoulders. Pull the tummy in, inhale, let the legs come slightly to the right, keeping the left hip grounded. Circle the legs down, keep the back flat. Exhale, bring it back up and pause. And now the other direction, to the left. Inhale, pull that tummy tight. Exhale it up to the right. Inhale and exhale, circle up. Pelvis stays nice and grounded to the left. Inhale, back is flat against the mat. 2 more each direction. And to the left. Last one each way, to the right. And now to the left. And now bend the knees into the chest. Hug them in. Good. Okay. Hands come behind the thighs. Tuck your chin in and rock yourself up to a seated position. Scoot yourself back onto the mat. So we're going to start with a pretty basic form of this and then build our way up. So your hands are going to come behind you with the fingertips pointed towards the hips, okay? You're going to open through the chest, hug the elbows in. So the bony part of the elbow, the pointy part, is pointed to the back of the mat. Your legs are glued together, your toes are nice and long. Pulling that tummy in tight, I just want you to think of lifting the chest up out of the shoulders. The pelvis stays grounded to begin with. And then gently release. Again, inhale, lift, pinch those shoulder blades together, strong in the arms, but no locking of the elbows, and soften. We're gonna walk the feet in just a little bit closer to you. So we're going more into a modified hip lift here. Take an inhale, open through that chest, push the floor away. Exhale, push the feet into the mat and lift the hips up as high as you can. Open through that chest. Don't sink into those shoulders. Really important that you open into the back body. Inhale, tap the hips down. Hug the inner thighs together. Again, exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And tap it down 2 more times. Lift it up, squeeze into the back body, and lower. Last one here. Hold it. Squeeze that tummy in tight. Good. We're holding for 10, 8, 6, 4. Squeeze that bottom a little more. 2. And lower yourself down. Bring the hands directly by you. Turn the palms up, forearms together. Open the knees and just rest. So you need to be really, really careful with that shoulder joint, especially as we get more advanced, which we're going to be doing here very shortly. So at any point, if that shoulder bothers you, you can always just come back to what we first started, just really lifting through the chest, pulling the tummy in tight. Okay, so now our legs are going to go out along again. Toes are pointed, parallel legs. Hands come back once again behind you. Draw the tummy in and up. Lift through the chest. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the bum and lift up. Think of the toes reaching to the end of the mat. Beautiful. And now inhale, tap, elbows soft. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. 4. Really squeeze into that back body. Lift up. 3. Legs stay long and strong. Exhale. 2. Last one here. We're holding it at the top. Hold for 10, 8, 6. Lift a little higher through those hips. 4, 2. Open through that chest. And lower yourself down. Bring those arms right in by your side. Scoot the feet in. Elbows and forearms together, palms up, and rest forward. Good. You can let those forearms come apart. I just want to make sure that you rotate that shoulder joint into position. Good. Okay. Adding on. Let those shoulders roll out just a little bit. So we're going to come back into our crab position or our table, reverse tabletop, and do some single leg work. So, hands back, legs glued together, knees bent. Ready? So at this point, if your shoulders are really bothering you, come down, do some stomach series work until we move on, okay? There's just no reason to push through this. If you have shoulder issues, you gotta be super, super careful. Pull that tummy in tight, lift through the chest, inhale for me. Exhale, get those hips up. Good. Pulling that tummy in tight, squeezing into the bottom. Press that right foot firmly in. Bring your left knee into tabletop. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, extend parallel legs. Pull the tummy in. Exhale, tabletop. 3 more. Open through that chest. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Pulse the hips up. 5, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot down. Center out. Lower the hips down. Slide the hands in right by the sides. Palms up and rest forward. Good. Okay, we have the other side and then one more thing in our long plank and then we'll get out of those shoulders. Bring yourself up. Hands back into position. Feet together. Ready? Pull that tummy in tight. Open through that chest. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Pull that tummy in. Inhale. Bring that right knee tabletop. Good. Exhale to prepare. Inhale. Reach the leg long. Exhale. Tabletop for 5. Inhale. Reach it long. Exhale. Tabletop 4. Squeeze into that left bottom. Inhale. Pull that tummy in tight. Exhale. Tabletop. Last 2. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Tabletop. Last 1. Inhale. Reach. Exhale, tabletop, and pulse up. 5, squeeze it. 4, small movement. 3, 2, 1. Lower that right leg down. Lift the hips a little higher and lower yourself down. Beautiful. Bring those arms in by your side. So, I'm not going to do the other one, okay? We hopefully will come back to it, but I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are like, they're done. They're like, give me something different to do. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna move on to something different. Nice. So first thing though,
Let's stretch the shoulders. Take your left arm, cross it across your body. Take that right arm and hug it in. Good. So pull the shoulder down, feeling the stretch into the deltoid. Beautiful. And then let's reverse it. Other side, not reverse it, switch it. So that right arm comes across the body, sitting nice and tall, pulling the shoulder away from the ear, hugging it in. Beautiful. Okay, so release. Let's go into our teaser series to work into the front body again. We're not gonna do the full teaser series. I'm a little awkward here, so we're just gonna kind of do some single leg teasers and then teaser one. Enough to get a nice workout in the core, okay? So scoot yourself forward just a little bit. Bring the feet together, knees together, extend the arms out, shoulders down, pull the tummy in tight. Inhale, exhale, scoot that tummy and let's round ourselves all the way down. Good, basic ones first. Inhale, reach slightly overhead, shoulders away from the ears, belly button pulls in. Exhale, peel yourself all the way up to sit tall. Inhale here, exhale, scoop that tummy in tight and round yourself all the way down. Inhale, exhale, peel yourself up. Inhale, tall. Exhale, round yourself down. Beautiful. Now we extend our left leg, externally rotate it so the inner thigh is towards the sky. You are squeezing the knees together. So when you come up, if you have a hard time keeping those legs together, that means that that bottom foot on the floor is too close to you. You want it away. Ready? Inhale, reach. Exhale, peel yourself up. So now we come to our V position. So just like we did in the very beginning with a straight spine, leg extended, pull that tummy in tighter. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, round yourself down. Squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let's peel it up. Inhale, lift the arms up, scoop that tummy in, shoulders down. Exhale, it down. Two more here. Squeeze that belly button in tight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round it down. Last one. Let's hold at the top. Bring those fingertips to the base of the skull. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist towards that left leg, just like we did in the beginning. And inhale, center. Exhale, twist. That left leg should be on fire. And center, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, twist. And center one more time. Inhale. And center, bring those arms back in front. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, round it down and bend that left knee into your chest. Good. Let that head rest. Let that leg just hug in. Nice. Now we go to the other side. I promise a quad stretch coming up soon. Okay, so legs glue together. Arms to the sky. Right leg goes long. Externally rotate it and squeeze the inner thighs together. So remember, if that left leg, that foot that's on the floor, is too close to your bottom, it's going to be hard to keep the legs glued together. Make sure it's far enough away from you, but where the toes are still grounded. Inhale, reach the arms slightly overhead. Exhale, peel yourself up to find your V position, okay? So check to see, is that leg lowered? You don't want it. You want those legs glued together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, round it down. Beautiful, slow and controlled. Inhale. Exhale it up. Inhale, reach the arms up and round it down. Two more. Last one, staying at the top. Inhale. Curl it up. Hold here, fingertips to the skull. Inhale, exhale, twist to that right side for 4. And center. And center. Last 2. And center. Last 1. And center. Extend the arms long. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round it down. Bend that right knee into your chest. Beautiful work, you guys. Okay. So now a couple modified teasers.
So I want to stretch our front of our thighs super quick. So let's do just a stretching bridge. Arms long by your side, shoulder blades pinched towards one another. Feet are hip width apart, neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, imprint that spine. Scoop the tummy in, press those hips up to the sky. Good. So just holding here. I want you to think of the pubic bone coming towards the rib cage. So you tuck the tailbone towards the back of the knees. So you're elongating into that lower back here. Good. Really opening into the front of the hips. One more breath. And now slowly roll yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Neutral pelvis. Bring one knee into your chest and then the other knee. Now we go into our modified teasers. So knees go into tabletop position, belly button in, arms to the sky. Inhale, arms slightly overhead. Exhale, peel it up, kick it out, bring yourself up. Good. So holding here, I'm just going to adjust myself. I'm on a weird bump here. So I want to make sure I get my balance. And now squeezing those inner thighs together. Inhale, lift the arms up and then round yourself down. Bring yourself back to tabletop. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, kick it up, extend it out, pull the tummy in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round it down. Two more. We're going to play around on the last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale it up. Squeeze that tummy tight. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Lift those arms. Draw that tummy in tighter. And round it down. Last one. Coming up and staying up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, peel it up. Kick it up. Pull that tummy tight. Hold here. Open the arms out to the side. Small circles with those arms for 5. Pull that tummy in. 4, 3. Squeeze the inner thighs. 2, 1. Reverse sit. 5. Shoulders down. 4. Pull the tummy tighter. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Reach the right arm up by your ear and switch. And switch. Feel it into those obliques. That waistline needs to be engaged. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. We're almost there. One more each way. Bring both arms up and now round yourself all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. So the front of your body should be on fire right now, which means that it's time to flip over and stretch it. Yay! Okay. Hands behind the thighs. Tuck the chin in. Rock yourself up. Let's flip on over. We got to open into that front body. So we're going to do it nice and gentle to begin with. You're going to just lay on your belly, but on your forearms, okay? So I want your elbows directly below the shoulders. Legs are nice and long, toenails pressed into the ground. Good, so just hanging here, just letting everything relax and kind of wiggle the hips a little bit side to side. Now, I want you to pull the tummy in. I want you to gently squeeze the pelvis or the bum to press the pelvis into the mat. Then I want you to lift the head and chest up out of those shoulders, press the forearms into the mat, and gently pull yourself forward. It's a very small movement, but you should feel the opening into the front of the abdominals. Should feel really good. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself just a little forward. Beautiful. And now gently release. Bring your left hand underneath your forehead. Single leg bow. Head stays down. Reach back with that right arm. Bend your opposite leg. So that left leg. You're going to grab onto the ankle or the top of the foot, just not the toes. Leave the toes alone. Head is down. Press the pelvis into the mat. Inhale for me. Exhale, push the foot into the hand as you reach the toe and the knee up to the sky, but keep the left hip grounded. Really press the pelvis into the mat. With each exhale, see if you can get the toes a little higher to the sky. Feel that hip bone kind of sliding away from the rib cage, really opening up into those muscles in our hip flexor group. One more breath here. And then release and switch. Right hand, forehead. Left hand reaches back, grabs on to that right foot ankle. Press the pelvis in, inhale. Exhale, push the foot into the hand, reach the toe and the knee up to the sky. Good. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. And then gently release that leg long. Bring the hands next to the chest. Hug the elbows in, dig the knees in, lift the hips up, and push yourself nice and gently back into your child's pose. Good. So really lengthening into the spine. Take a deep inhale. And now bring yourself all the way up. Good. So we're going to go into a forearm plank, and we're going to work a little bit of our outer thighs. So when we lift the leg up and we open it out to the side, make sure your toes stay straight down. Don't externally rotate that leg to turn the toes out to the side. Okay, so it's very, very important. So first, we're just going to go into our forearm plank and hold before we start working it. So you're going to scoot forward on the front of the mat, shoulders directly over the elbows. I like to interlace my fingers, but you can have your hands separate if you'd like. You're going to extend one leg out, tuck the tailbone, or excuse me, tuck the toes, push through the heel. Now tuck the tailbone. Scoop that tummy in tight and extend the right. So looking to your feet, bringing them about hip width apart. And then once you see that they're there, look back to your thumbnails, okay? So that those hips don't lift up high to the sky. You're tucking that tailbone still, thinking of an abdominal crunch. So that pubic bone and that rib cage, the front body, are trying to come towards one another. Your knees are soft, no locking them in position. The back of the neck is nice and long. So you're not letting that head sink down, nor are you lifting it up to crunch into that cervical spine. You're looking directly at those thumbnails. And we're holding here for about 20 more seconds, squeezing that tummy in tight. So at any point, if you need to modify, you can always let a knee come down to the ground. Good, almost there. 5, 3, and now we're gonna soften down to our knees, unravel those arms and extend back into your child's pose. Good, so now we're gonna add the outer thigh work. Shifting yourself forward, bringing those forearms down to the ground, interlacing the fingers, extend one leg out, tuck the tailbone, extend the other. Find that nice strong plank. Now, lift your right leg up, toes straight down to the ground, open out to the side for 10, and center. 9, 8, 6 more. Toes straight down. 5, that means you don't open as far, that's fine. 4, 3, pull that tummy in. 2, and 1, bring it back to center, pulse that leg up for 5, squeeze the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower that foot down. So holding here, if you need a break, this is the time to take it. We have about 5 more seconds, and we're gonna go into the other leg. Ready? Lift the left leg up, toes straight down, open and close. Open and close. Good. Inhale. 6 more. 5, make sure you're in that plank position. 4, last 3, 2, last 1, bring it center, pulse the leg up. 5, squeeze the bottom. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot down, soften to your knees, push yourself back, child's pose. Good. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are on fire. Whew. Forehead rest down. Let's stretch those shoulders out. First, just bring the hands by your feet, palms up to the sky. Just rest here for a moment. Good. And now bring the hands up over the hips, palms together like you're clapping. Interlace the fingers. Separate the palms, keep the fingers interlaced. Extend the arms long. Reach the arms up to the sky. Now tuck the chin in, trying to get the top of the forehead or the crown of the head onto the floor. As you roll the shoulders away from the ears, reach the arms just a little bit higher. Good. And then gently release it down. Shift yourself forward. We're going to come into a side lying position. So we're going to do a little side lying stuff to give our upper body a break. Then we're going to do our reverse plank, the one I wanted to finish up with. And then we should be done. So we're going to rest all the way down onto the mat. We're going to do a little clamshell. Okay? So hips are stacked. I want your feet flexed, knees are bent. Okay? So take your top hand, place it onto the hip, and then kind of push the hip forward just a little bit. Hold it in that position. Open the knees, so it's not a huge open. If you're opening up so much that the hips shift, you're doing it improperly, okay? You want to make sure that the hips stay nice and stacked. Ready? Open and close for 10, 9, 8, small movement, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down, feet lift. Open and close. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, what a beautiful day. 6, I love it. 5, I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, kick the leg out, tap the heel. 10, good. 9, squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the leg out, pulse the leg up. 10, 9, flex that foot. 8, 7, push through that heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, heels together, close the knees, lower the feet, push yourself all the way up. Beautiful. Take this top leg, cross it over, slide that foot out, and settle both sit bones down. Hug that knee in. Give the hip a little stretch. Beautiful. So we're going to do the other side. And now let's unwind. Let's lay out onto the other side, you guys. So, head is down. Hips are stacked. Make sure that hip is pressed forward. Open and close for 10, 9. Keep that hip reaching forward. 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more here. And 1. Close the knees. Lift the heels. Open and close. 10, 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Kick that foot forward, flex into that quad, and tap the heels. Again, kick it forward and tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out, pulse that leg up. 10, 9, squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the heels together, close the knees, lower the heels, and push yourself on up. Beautiful. Cross that leg over, slide this foot out, and then hug the knees in. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna go back into our reverse plank.
do our single leg reverse plank, just bending the knees and extending the leg long, and then we'll be done. That will be enough for today. Good. Okay, let's unwind ourselves. Let's extend the legs long onto the mat. Hands come behind. Good. So remember to modify if you need. Go back to whatever felt good for you, but was challenging. You want to make sure that you challenge yourself, just not hurt yourself. So fingertips pointed towards those hips again. Elbows are soft, lifting up out of the chest. Toes point, legs parallel. Pull that tummy in tight. Inhale, lift the hips, lengthen long, and we're going to tap it right back down. Let's inhale as we tap. Exhale as we lift for 4. Exhale, lift 3, 2. Last one, staying at the top. Good, reaching that right leg long. Actually, let's flex our feet. Actually, come down for a second, you guys, sorry. I want you to bring your hands behind you just a little bit and then flex your feet. So that shifts your body weight back once you flex those feet. So we want to make sure their shoulders are in the proper position. So, ready? Pull the tummy in tight, lift the hips. Feet are flexed. Ready? Pressing that right heel into the ground. Bend your left knee. Inhale, point, toe, reach it. Flex and bend. Inhale, point, flex and bend. 2 more. Inhale, point, and flex. Last one. Inhale, point, and flexed. Lower that foot down. Slide it out to meet the other leg. Pull that tummy in tight. Ready? Bend the right knee. Inhale, point, and flex. Inhale, point, and flex. 2 more. Inhale, point. If it's too much, come down. Last one. Reach it and flex it. Lower the leg down. Lift the hips a little higher. And now lower the hips. Whoo! Bend those knees. Hug those elbows in tight. Good. And then just gently rest. That was a challenge. I don't know about you guys, but that was a challenge. Beautiful. And now bring yourself up. Let's sit. We're going to cross our legs. Let's stretch our shoulders again. Take your left arm, cross it in front of you. Pull that shoulders down and hug it in. A lot of deltoid work today. Good. And then release. Other side. We're going to finish with the mermaid, which is always a delight. Good. And now release. I want you to take your left leg. You're going to bend it to the side. Okay? So your feet are staggered. I want you to grab onto that left shin. Reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, and then lengthen over. Good. Slide the bottom hand towards that left knee, and then open the chest. Pull those shoulders away from the ears, and just open into that side body. Good. One more breath here. And now gently bring yourself up. Take that right hand towards the back of the mat. Sweep the left hand and lift up onto both knees. Press that left hip forward. Roll the shoulders down. Actively reach that left arm by your ear and reach behind you. Good. And then tuck the chin, and we're going to do it one more time. Grab on. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lengthen over. Inhale, lift. Hand to the back of the mat. Exhale, sweep and lift. Good. Open, open, open. And then round yourself down. Beautiful job. So we're just going to flip the legs to the other side. Grab onto that right shin with the right hand. Left arm up, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up and over. Holding here, right hand to that right knee. Open the chest up. Open, open into that side body on the left. One more breath here, shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, come up, hand towards the back corner of the mat. Sweep that other hand in front. Lift up onto the hips or onto the knees. Press the hips forward. Roll the shoulders down the back. Actively reach that arm towards the back corner of your mat. Beautiful.
opening into the front of that right hip and into the right waistline. Actively reach, 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 and then tuck it in, round it down, grab on, lift that left arm up again, inhale, exhale, up and over. And then inhale, come on up, hand to the back of the mat, sweep and lift and press the pelvis forward. Beautiful. And then round it on down, and let's cross those legs together. One last stretch here. You're just gonna have those legs crossed. Bring the hands behind you, interlace those fingers, reach the hands down to the ground. I want you to tuck your chin in, so lengthen into the back of the neck, and then actively reach those arms up and away from you to open into the chest. Beautiful. And then release the arms down, hands come in front, roll the shoulders out, and you guys are all done. Very nice work. Hope everything felt good, and just keep challenging yourself. Definitely subscribe if you have not done so yet, and let me know in the comments if there are any exercises that you want me to incorporate. So have a fabulous fall day, and I wish you all the best, and may God bless you.